Did I just dream about an action camera with an 8K sensor? Nope, it actually exists. And it even has a flip screen. Would you look at that? This is the new Insta360 Ace Pro, and I'm so excited to test it out. Although I've been loving my GoPro 12 over here, I am so excited to try something fresh, something new. So today you're going to join me on a bunch of activities, and to make it even more exciting, we're going to be comparing it with the GoPro 12 to see what the different camera capabilities are of both devices. So yeah, stay tuned to see all that. And first thing is first, I love to go for runs in the morning. So you're gonna join me for a run, and I think it's the best opportunity right now to test out the stabilization of both devices. So let's do that. Commencing with standard stabilization, it's evident that both gadgets effectively manage the vibrations induced by running. While Emmanuel ran alongside me, the footage from both devices exhibit a remarkably smooth quality. When I held the devices in selfie mode, the footage from both cameras remained impressively stable, despite my deliberate efforts to shake them vigorously. If I have to be super picky, I'd say the GoPro is a tad smoother, but it's barely noticeable. Okay, so now we have turned on the highest stabilization on the Insta360 and the auto boost on the GoPro. Let's see how it performs. When it comes to advanced stabilization, it's hard to see a big difference between the two devices. Replicating our previous movements, both devices excelled at stabilizing highly shaky videos. Personally, I find it hard to declare a preference as the footage from both devices is entirely usable. So this is the Insta360 GPS tracker, which is an extra gadget you can buy. So what's really cool is that you can actually track what you're filming right here on your tracker. Hello! And you can also change all of the settings, and yeah, just a lot you can do on here. It acts as like a small version of your phone. Having a GPS tracker can offer great convenience since it enables you to monitor your route and the distance you've covered during your run. Additionally, it proves invaluable for extreme sports as it records all essential data. Both devices come equipped with a Horizon Steady feature. On the GoPro, it's called the Horizon Lock. And what it means is that when it's activated, you can do a full 360 turn like this, and the cameras will stay at horizon level. Pretty cool, right? On the Insta360, it is only available in free frame video. That was quite the run, but I am feeling pretty good. I'm about to make myself a smoothie, but before that, let's test the built-in microphone coming from both devices. So let's start with the Insta360 Ace Pro over here. What do you think? How do I sound? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm actually very curious to hear your thoughts. You can also connect both devices to an external microphone, but you will need an adapter for that. Now let's go to the GoPro. How do I sound over here? Any better? I'm excited to review these. You can also connect both devices via Bluetooth to certain earbuds if you wish. But yeah, let me know what you think of the indoor situation. And now let's go to a very, very busy, noisy atmosphere and see how they perform there. So here I currently am. It is a very, very busy scenario behind me going on. It is the highway. So this is what the Insta360 sounds like through the built-in microphone. I am excited to review it because right now obviously I can't hear it, but what do you think? And then we have the GoPro as well. How is it sounding? It got a little quieter now, but I still think it's pretty busy out here. So yeah, excited to review these and see what the built-in microphones sound like. After reviewing the footage of the built-in microphones of both devices, I discovered that in quiet indoor conditions, both microphones perform reasonably well. The Insta360 tends to have a slightly muted tone with better background noise reduction, while the GoPro produces a crisper and sharper tone. Surprisingly, when we moved outdoors though, these characteristics switched. In the outdoor clip, the Insta360 picked up more background noise, whereas the GoPro microphone focused more on capturing sound from the main subject, minimizing the background noise. But what are your thoughts though? So whilst I'm here waiting for my train, I thought it was the perfect moment to show you the mounting system on both devices. So first, starting with the Insta360, it is quite simple. We have a nice magnetic system, so you just have to click in the sides and the device comes off so nice and easily. And to mount it back on, you just put it next to the magnetic system and make sure it clicks. When you hear the click, it's on and it's very secure. Next we have the GoPro, which is a little more manual still, like it has been in the past. You do have to unscrew it yourself here on the side, and it has the fingers that the screw goes through as always. Takes a little while.
There we go, it's out. Once it's out, you do have a quarter 20 now on the bottom, which is quite nice because you can mount it onto a tripod now, which you couldn't before. However, no magnetic system, so now to put it back on, I have to do the whole screwing thing again.
Now let's delve a bit deeper into the video quality comparison. On this sunny day shot in Berlin, which was a blessing in November, by the way, we set both devices at 4K 30 FPS with HDR on, and they both performed exceptionally well. Personally, I can't spot any noticeable difference between the two. The footage from both cameras is well lit, sharp, and the colors are nearly perfect. Next, we have a side-by-side comparison of a beautiful church that I passed during my commute to the office. Here, when we zoomed in 3 times using the same settings, the Insta360 provides a slightly less exposed image with a bit more of a saturation boost, and it's a tad sharper than the GoPro, which is really appreciated. When we set the cameras to 4K 60 FPS, the difference in video quality is significant. I have to give the edge to the Insta360 here. Its overall quality, saturation, and feel are vibrant and effortless. However, this distinction seems to depend on the environment, as in the next shot, the difference is less pronounced, with only a slight variation in saturation favoring the Insta360. When zooming in, both videos exhibit a relatively high amount of noise, but the Insta360 does appear a tad bit smoother. In low light conditions at 4K 30 FPS with the Insta360 set to pure video mode, it impressively lights the video throughout and ensures smooth stabilization. On the other hand, the GoPro definitely struggles in all aspects and falls short. In terms of photography, I'd say both devices create good photos. The GoPro has a slightly warmer tone, providing a sharper image finish that enhances detail, particularly noticeable in the clouds, whereas the Insta360 maintains a slightly cooler overall tone with a smoother appearance.
A distinctive and really cool feature about the Insta360 is that you can actually use gestures to start recording. So if you'd like to start recording, you just have to put your hand up like this, and as you can see now, we are recording. It's amazing, isn't it? And to stop it, you do exactly the same thing. You can also wave your hands around. It won't, stop unless you do this. Another really awesome feature is that, let's say you're recording something and perhaps you make a mistake. Well, you can just hold down the record button for a few seconds and recording canceled. So basically, imagine this scenario. You want to catch someone's reaction at a surprise party, but you don't know when they're gonna come through the door, right? So if you press record, the camera will automatically save the 15 seconds prior to that, so you'll never miss the reaction. The final feature I'd like to talk about on the Insta360 Ace Pro is the pause recording feature. What it basically means is that you can pause your recordings throughout the recording. So let's say you're filming something, you can pause the recording and then continue filming something else, pause the recording, so on, so on, so on. So then it's kind of like a little already edited video.
A unique feature the Insta360 has is the ability to double tap the screen, which then crops into the frame without losing any resolution. If we compare it with the GoPro, you can see a clear difference. On the Insta360, there is a designated setting for slow motion. However, on the GoPro, you would need to manually adjust to 120 frames per second or 240 frames per second. I'd say the Insta360 does a better job here, as the video quality in 4K 120 is much clearer and sharper. As you can see in the second example, the GoPro can shoot in 2.7K at 240 frames per second, and the Insta can only shoot in 1080p here, but neither look great. When it comes to hyperlapse, the GoPro has the ability to shoot in 5.3K, whereas the Insta360 can only go up to 4K. However, in the end, we don't see a huge difference after all. When it comes to aspect ratio, the GoPro resolution you are seeing here is at 8:7, and the Insta360 is at 4:3. This is great if you ever want to crop in or generally change the framing for perhaps social media purposes, as you will not lose any video quality. 8:7 is even better than 4:3, so here the point goes to the GoPro. Insta360 also boasts an impressive AI feature known as AI Warp, allowing you to enhance both yourself and your surroundings dramatically with just a few easy clicks.
I'm currently on my way home and I thought it was the perfect opportunity to whip up these bad boys and test out the low light on them. So here we have the Insta360, which the mode here is called pure video mode. It's what you use to get the best low light experience. And yeah, I'm looking pretty lit up. I'm in a very, very dark area at the moment, testing that out first before I go into the busier streets. The GoPro, however, looks very dark. I literally can't see myself on the little screen. So it'll be interesting to see that on a PC later, but as of now, it looks super dark. I am now entering a more lit up area. As you can see, there's light coming in from shop windows, street lights, car lights, the whole lot.
And the Insta360 is still doing an amazing job. Honestly, I'm quite impressed. It's performing pretty well. The GoPro is still struggling. It is better, of course. You do see me now. I can see myself in the little viewfinder. But yes, it is still much, much darker than the Insta360. Better now, but I'm literally right under some lamps. So yeah. The reason for the excellent low light performance is not only because of the big sensor, but also because of the powerful AI, as it has the all-new 5mm AI powered chip. The in-camera AI denoising feature works wonders in a dedicated pure video mode for low light conditions. It uses AI neural networks to denoise each frame whilst filming in real time, performing exceptionally well as the environment gets darker.
It has been a really long day and we're both very tired, aren't we, Ochi? But I am very excited to test out the smart editing that the Insta360 claims it has. So apparently it takes highlights from your videos and it makes them into ready-made reels that you can post directly onto social media. When it comes to smart editing, it's important to note that it works much better if you use highlights of clips you really like. This way, the AI can easily detect the best moments and create a quick, fun video for you ready to post on social media. Save valuable time and SD card space with the AI Highlights Assistant. It identifies the best moments from a single video and presents the highlights for an in-camera review. This allows you to decide what to keep and what to delete, making file management more convenient. It's now the next day and we've just spent a full day together with both the Insta360 Ace Pro and the GoPro Hero 12. After reviewing all of the footage, it's really difficult to decide which one I find better. I think both devices have their strengths and weaknesses. I absolutely love how well the Insta360 performs in low light conditions, and the video quality is significantly better with less noise in the dark areas. This is mainly due to the larger sensor. I also really like the flip screen, especially for vlogging. The advantage of the GoPro is the 8x7 sensor, which offers even more freedom in post-processing. But I want to hear from you. Which one would you choose? Please leave your comments down below, and if you appreciate our content, do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Check out the link in the description if you want to buy either the Insta360 Ace Pro or the GoPro. As always, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, take care.